Good morning, Atlanta Scott Lighthouse. Guys, I'm sitting here having my cup of coffee, and I haven't got my candle going yet. When I get my candle, that's my on button. That's when I allow spirit and my angels and ancestors. When I start meditating is when I start feeling energies. But this morning, before even meditating, they're wanting me to point out to a lot of people that, for whoever sees this message, if it resonates for you. Since the solar eclipse, and I think we've got another lunar eclipse coming up really soon, and we have some meteorite showers that are going to be happening. I don't know which part of the woods it's going to be in, so to speak, but it's I know it's coming from near the Pleiades system. But they're telling me that since the solar eclipse, a lot of you are going to be having your psychic mediumship abilities come to the forefront. And this is for older people as well. It's not just younger people. Age has nothing to do with it. But they're talking about if you're ready, you will see. So pay attention when you are where there are more people, the grocery store. If you go to a very busy park or to an event, not everyone you see is still going to be with us. Some of you are going to start seeing passed on loved ones, maybe even a spirit that sees your light and needs your help. Don't be scared. Nobody's going to get hurt or nothing like that. I'm just saying they're telling me that, especially during this meteorite shower that's coming up in August, right before Pluto goes back into Capricorn, that a lot of people's mediumship abilities are going to get stronger because we're evolving and regenerating. And that when these come about, not everyone you see is still going to be with us. Some of them are going to bring messages to you. Some of them are going to be helping to guide you on your path. And some of you, they're saying, well, see just one or two spirits of somebody that's passed on, maybe from your family, maybe not, that are going to give you a message that may take you a while to unpack it, but you are going to be led down a certain path, they're saying. So be aware when you're in a crowd like Walmart, for example, or an event where, like during the summertime, there's 4th of July. A lot of people get together for fireworks, depending on what area you're in. There's a lot of, we got Cinco de Mayo coming up, and they're just saying that some of you are going to start having your psychic mediumship abilities come up. Some of you who aren't even psychics might get a message or two from a passed on loved one. You may feel it in your heart chakra. You may feel it in your solar plexus, they're saying. Some of you may feel it from your third eye, that there's going to be a lot of more messengers out there passing on messages for certain people with heightened abilities, whose abilities have gotten even more heightened because we're evolving and regenerating at this time. Some of you who are starseed energies may be getting more messages where you don't know where they're coming from, and it could be related to any starseed energy that you carry with you in your DNA. Some of you are going to be more in tune to the astrological things that are going on. And you will be getting downloads and messages that are to help you on your spiritual path. A while back, I did a video where they were telling me special, like the guard was changing up. In other words, some spirit guides may leave you to go help other people, maybe in your lineage. It could be somebody else in your family line, maybe even some distant cousins you don't even know about, right? Because we have what I believe, what I call lineage angels, and they're ones that watch your family tree. And when the people with the special abilities come up, they make sure that they guide you on your spiritual path. So take note of that. They're also saying that this meteorite showers that are going to be happening around August, you'd have to go look them up. I don't have the dates, but I think it starts in late July to early August. There's supposed to be some meteorite showers going on. I'd have to get out my astrological book. And if any of you want any more information on different astrological events, there is Llewellyn is a publishing company that publishes a lot of tarot books, spirituality books, pagan shamanism books, tarot decks, oracle decks, and Llewellyn has an astrological, a planetary guide that will tell you when the different meteorite showers are, what planets go into when Mercury goes into retrograde, and that kind of stuff. And there is a meteorite shower, like I said, during the end of July, beginning of August. And some people are also going to pick up energies from that are going to spark your third eye. So don't be surprised if you're in a crowded space and you see someone 1 second, and the next second they just totally disappear. They have brought some kind of a message to you, they're saying. So guys, take that however it resonates for you. Not everybody wants to get those kind of messages, and if you don't want it and aren't willing to be open to it, then it's just going to pass you by. But they are wanting you to know that they're going to be bringing in more messages. So guys, I am one of those people that is open to whatever spirit wants to tell me. I'm 60 years old and I'm still growing on my own path, and I'm totally amazed sometimes at what they've brought me. I've actually seen angels helping people. I've gotten, I've even at one time had a vision of an angel saying, "She's over there." He was pointing to me, and then he was pointing to a man whose name I know was John. That's all I know about him. And they were showing, there was a picture of John in the background, this guy named John, who was having his angel talk to him and had his hand on his shoulder. And the thing about it was at the time I thought they were talking about me being here in California. But what I figured out later was actually this Harold angel was telling another angel that I could not see in the vision, was saying, "She's now over here in California." This guy, John, I think was actually in Mississippi. And guys, this is when I first got the first 6 months, I think, that I did my channel. But at any rate, and he was saying that, you know, I know they're always with you, but they're not always aware of if you move from one place to another. It takes a while for all this energy, because your energy moves, theirs moves in a different way, right? So they were telling, this angel was telling the other one, "Well, she's over here, but he's over here." And it apparently was something I should have tuned into or picked up on when I was still in Mississippi. So, you know, it's just different for everybody. But I do know that they talk to us and that they give you little messages here and there, and they show you different things on your spiritual path. So I don't know whether they were just trying to prove to me that they exist, which I already knew that, or if they were just wanting me to say that I could take my spiritual path down that way of talking to them even more, or even helping people connect with their angels. But they just allowed me to see these like 3 different little visions. Other than that, they talk a lot. So do the ancestors, my spirit guys, they all talk a lot. I don't always understand the messages. Ear ringing. Some of you may get a lot more ear ringing and start, or some of you may actually start hearing the voices of your angels and ancestors. Some of you may start getting pictures. You may hear it through songs. I know I've said this before, but it never hurts to reiterate messages that are important. So whenever my guides ask me to say something, I step up and I say something. So be aware of that. They're letting me know that during main events, when lots of people get together, that's when somebody, a special spirit guide may come in and give you a message, or you may even have one of your angels come in, and you may actually see the wings or see the outline of them briefly. You may get that in your mind's eye, or you may get it through your third eye. You may get it in a dream. They're just saying they're going to be more present than ever. So guys, be aware of that, because if they're going to be more present for me, I'm pretty sure they're going to be more present for everybody else too. We are definitely evolving and regenerating, and we are growing as a species. And it just feels like more is coming. So that's my little message for today. I am going to do a reading for you guys. Thank you for joining me here today. This is what they wanted me to tell you. And everybody have a blessed day. Lighthouse.